Okay, boys and girls, we just finished learning about the linear array strategy. So what we're going to do is our literacy stations. Please make sure to look at the board to find out which station you are in. If you're in the small group station, that will be with me in the back, and we're going to continue working on our linear arrays. So let's go ahead and let's move to our stations. I want you to go ahead and take this paper, just write your name on there, because you guys get to do your own linear arrays in one moment. Go ahead.
Should we write our last name?
Sure. Just in case, right? Okay, and let's take a minute and look at our words. I want you to take a minute and look at those two words I'm putting there, and I know you guys can't see those. Take a minute and read those to yourself. Who would like to tell me one of the vocabulary words and what it means? Yes, ma'am.
Laugh.
Laugh. What does it mean to laugh?
When someone did something funny, you can laugh.
Right. Can you guys all show me how do you laugh? That was good. All right. So let's go ahead and let's put laugh on one end of our linear array. Oh, I have one word left there. What is that word, Marie?
Sob means you're like, oh, you're really, really sad.
You are really, really, really sad. Can you guys all show me when you're really, really sad? You're usually making noises. You're crying. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Look at that big relationship between sob and laugh. Maybe we can go ahead and find some words that can go in between there. So take a minute. Just read over the words. And I'll move them for you guys in a minute. Can you guys see those words? It's hard to read upside down. Okay, I want us to start over here on sobbing, and you told me sob is when you are so upset you are crying. What word do you think would come next on our linear array? And I want you to be able to tell me why. Go ahead, Judy.
I think it would be cry, because sob and cry are a lot alike, because sobbing is when you cry hard, and crying is like a little bit after that.
Okay, all right. So where do you think I should put cry then?
Right here.
Okay, let's go ahead. Thank you, Judy. Good answer. Okay. Well, we were sobbing. We couldn't breathe. Now I'm just crying. What do you guys think? What would be next? What do you think? Michaela?
Whimper.
Whimper. Can you explain that word to us? What does whimper mean?
It means like when you are like kind of after crying, but you're not crying as hard.
Right. Can you give me can you show me an example of whimper? Yeah, you're still little. Guys, can you do that for me? Great. Thank you. We're whimpering. We're getting better though, right? We're going from sobbing. We're crying. We're whimpering. What do you guys think? Marie?
A giggle.
A giggle.
Because you're not exactly laughing, but you're not exactly crying.
Okay. Can you show me? Do a giggle for me. Can you guys all giggle? Kind of sounds a little mischievous there, right? To giggle. Okay, where do you think I should put that, Marie?
I think you should put giggle.
Okay, great, and I can help you there. And then let's go ahead. What's my last word?
Chuckle, and
Right.
that's right before laugh, because you can laugh, but it's not complete laugh.
Oh, give me an example. You got it. Very good. You guys do some good whimpering and chuckling. All right, so let's go ahead and look over this one more time. Show me how to sob. Oh. Cry. Whimper. Giggle. Chuckle. And now, here we go. Excellent job. Excellent job. Good job, guys. Okay, well, I think you guys really are doing well with your linear arrays. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys work with your partner next to you. So Judy and Michaela, you're going to have this group of words. And I would like you to use your linear array. But before we start that, who remembers which words do we do first on our linear array?
ones that are least alike.
The ones that are least alike. Very good. So it's always easier to start with those two on the end, and then you guys work together to fill out the rest of them, okay? Yes,
Or
Marie?
you could look at how the two biggest, because everyone you saw, the two at the end was always the two bigger ones.
Oh, very good observation. Excellent. Okay, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. You've got some words there, and you guys have some words here, okay?
So all and nothing. So which and all and they're related. Okay, strange. No, we don't have different ones.
Right, you guys are going to work together on this. Very good. So I want you guys to communicate with each other.
Yeah, so you can kind of see it, and then we'll be able to do it ourselves. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, what would be first?
I think few.
You want to start on this side?
Okay,
no. Yeah. So we just put it right up here.
Not know it all.
And a relative you know and it's kind of
You know,
related
kind
to
of like your family. So we have visitor, neighbor, classmate, friend. I think visitor would be the nearest stranger because
you didn't really know them that much.
yeah, because you might ask if you to visit you, you don't really know. Yeah, and I think
And
then would be classmate because you don't exactly know your classmate.
or maybe a neighbor would actually.
Now, I especially like how Marie and Daniel are taking their cards and they're moving them around. So don't worry so much about your paper first. Go ahead and try to place them on the ray, and then you guys can write it down. I think that might be a little easier.
You know exactly. You don't know exactly how.
Some
You know
would probably
somewhat.
not next to
Very
many.
But the reason I'm saying neighbor is because
A neighbor
you may
is
have
next door
then-
neighbor.
I know, but you may have not seen them before.
Yeah, but most
then
people know their
few.
neighbor, really.
And now we want to write it down.
Because your neighbor's like right next door to you and you see them every day. When you go past out, when you go like to go to the
I
grocery
think
store.
some and few should be switched.
Let's skip those two, okay?
I know because
few is a lot
I think
less than
friend would
some.
be right here because you don't exactly know them, but you do kind of know them.
Yeah.
So I think friend is. And we know the first one is visitor. Nearest stranger.
So we've got that one done.
Okay, when you're finished, I want you guys to have them on your linear array. And you can just make believe you can either use mine or use just the table to do that. And then we're going to share with our partners what we did.
Let's do
Okay,
that.
so let's just wait 1 more minute. You guys can use that.
Okay, and then we have visitor. And I think it would be classmate because you don't exactly know them. They're not exactly strangers. No, friend is third. You know your friend a little, but you don't know where they were born and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but what else would go there?
Neighbor, because they're right next door to you. And you see them every day when you go home and come when you go away from school.
Not necessarily. You may not really know them. And like you just see them, but you don't know their names or who they are.
Well, it won't exactly be your classmate because your classmate could be actually strangers to you.
All right, well, you know what? You guys have some great vocabulary going on, and I love this communication back and forth. So let's see if we can figure it out together, because I think you guys have found out this is sometimes hard to figure out the difference between some words, right? So let's see if we all can do this one. I love how you guys have relative on one end, and what did you tell me a relative is?
A relative is somebody that you kind of, that you know, and they could be related to you.
Right, a relative is someone that is related to you. For example, give me someone who's related to you.
My cousin?
Your cousin, excellent. Another relative. Who do you live with at home?
My mom and my dad.
Perfect. They're relatives. Okay. Do we know relatives pretty well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And I love how you guys have, all the way down on the other end of our linear array, you have stranger. And what is a stranger?
Somebody that you don't
Somebody
know
you
what,
don't know at
and
all,
you just
and
met.
you've never seen them.
You're right. Someone you don't know, you've never seen them. So I see that we're kind of getting stuck between friend, and we have these, and our classmates and our neighbors there.
We agreed on friend at number 3.
Okay.
Can I
See what I think?
Sure.
I think that the friend should be right there because your friend you would probably go over with play days or sleepovers.
And that's what I think also.
Okay. Judy.
I think I could agree, and I think the neighbor would probably be
part of the stranger because you haven't met them yet.
Okay, maybe sometimes you might not know your neighbors. Think about people that live down the block from you. They're considered your neighbors, but you might not have gone into their house, right? Especially without mom or dad. So this is some good conversation. So where did you guys decide we should put friend?
Right there.
And neighbor could go right here because they're not exactly strangers. They're not exactly friends. Classmates go right here. Because a classmate isn't always your friend. And a classmate, now and then you don't even know their last name.
Right, that is true. Sometimes you might not know
But
your classmates.
you do know pretty much all of them.
Mm-hmm. So what are you thinking then?
I think classmates should go right there.
So do you guys think is there one way to do this?
No.
No.
I really don't think there's one way to put our words in order. There's always going to be some words that are kind of close together.
Yeah, because some people might know their neighbors off by heart and think they're just like redness, and some people might think their classmates are.
You're right. So look at that. There's not just one way to do it, but if you can give us a reason why you think those words go together, then that's okay. So excellent. I loved all that communication going on.